round 3 of the final for Group B of the money tournament will be played just in a minute. While the host game, just while I wait, if you don't mind, you can listen to some music. Right, this is the side of the round 3. This is round 3 of the money tournament, of Armmagedom and Freshy v Jiday and Jerhaco, and we are playing this in ambush path. So this will be very interesting. This will decide who gets the $50 reward or the $25 reward. The other side all UEF at the moment. Let's see how this plays out. This could be extremely interesting and well worth watching. It's 1-1, so this decides the winner of the map. So we have started. This is a final round of the final map for Group B of the money tournament. Freshy and Armmagedom v Jerhaco and JJ. Both gold each, so this will decide who will win $50 for winning the whole round, and 25 for becoming runners up. As we can see, it's JJ and Jerhaco from the top left battling Armmagedom and Freshy from the bottom right. So as we can see, they've all decided to go for land factories, which is a default in forged lines because you do have the resources to do it. Freshy has then gone for 2 power generators, a mech and another power generator and another mech later on. Armmagedom has gone for 3 mechs, 3 power generators spaced out, because if one dies it won't affect the other one and create a chain, an explosion chain. And if we go over to Jerhaco, Jerhaco is building 3 power generators next to each other, an engineer out his land factory, 2 mechs as well. Jiday is built 2 power generators and we've got 3 programmed. He's using his SU to build the mass extractors around his base. He's also got a second land factory queued straight away. As we can see on the ambush path, in the middle we do have civilian buildings, and they are protected by point defences in various places, as we can see. So it's not really getting easy to get to them. There is a lot of trees in the bases of the top and bottom. There is rocks which offer tremendous mass, so they can quickly update the base, upgrade all the mass extractors without causing any problems at all with anyone, without reclaiming anything. As we can see at the bottom, Jerhaco has sent a mech marine to do a little assault. Freshy's Mech Marine. I don't think he's noticed that he's got a Mech Marine. Yes, he has. He's moved his 2 Mech Marines that he has to try and intercept the runaway Jerhaco's Mech Marine. If we look at the top, Jiday has got 2 Mech Marines up, and he's also got scouts placed on the outside of his base. So, someone's pinging in the middle. I'm not sure who or why. Jerhaco's little land scout assault bot is surviving Freshy's base, which is not good for Freshy because he's heading straight towards a T1 engineer building the mass extractor. So that could end up quite horrible for Freshy. He hasn't noticed that. He hasn't tried to reclaim it, which would be fast, but nope. Just before the engineer died, he did manage to build the mass extractor, which is giving him +2 health. He's got his 2nd land factory built. As we can see, he's using 2 engineers to reclaim the trees around him to give him the extra mass boost. He's got 4 more land factories queued. So this could either give him the advantage or the disadvantage. I'm not sure. Jerhaco, this is the 2nd time I've seen Jerhaco build a wall surrounding with a wall in the middle of it. I'm not sure why that is, but Jerhaco's using his ACU at the bottom, the left of Freshy's base to reclaim the trees. As we can see at the top, Jerhaco is building the 2 power generators, well 4 power generators and a power storage, so he can use oversee on his OC on his ACU, which is overcharged, which kills any unit within 1 blast completely. Freshy's moving his ACU from the left into Jerhaco, which Jerhaco can clearly see what's happening. So if we do it from the land view, you can see that Freshy has an engineer come down the right hand side of the screen. Freshy has seen that an ACU is coming towards him, is pulling it back. If we look over to the right hand side, Jerhaco's Mech Marine is still alive and is still costing Freshy a right pain in the backside because he's going about to destroy the mass extractor, which isn't good for Jerhaco really. Well, it isn't good for Freshy, but it's good enough for Jerhaco, which is a key thing. Freshy's got a small army there. Freshy's went, haha, I've got a Mech Marine. I'm going to assault your Mech Marine, but what he doesn't know that he's too veteran, Freshy. So Jerhaco's got a two veteran Mech Marine running around crazy doing what he wants. But Armmageddom's having none of that. He just built a tank and went, yeah, I'm having you, you're out. So that Mech Marine is now vanished. Jerhaco's moving his ACU up from the left hand side into Freshy's base. Freshy is just completely ignoring it, and he's using his ACU to reclaim the mass extractor and probably build over it. I don't know what his plan is like, but hey, it could either turn up bad or it could turn up good. No idea. That's why you never try and think what Freshy's doing. But Freshy's noticed that Jerhaco's got his ACU in his base, and he's moving his ACU into his own base to try and stop Jerhaco. Jerhaco is killing Freshy's base completely. His first sector to the left has been wiped out. As we can see, he's got 4 land factories up. One's idle, doing nothing. The rest are 2 are building artilleries. One's building tanks. Jerhaco is using his SCU to wipe out the engineers that he has. Freshy's retreated his SCU and it's 1-on-1 for Jerhaco right now. Jerhaco is taking most of the damage, but if we look to Jerhaco's right, he does have an army decent enough to wipe Freshy out, but Freshy hasn't. Freshy's still going to concentrate on Jerhaco's ACU, but I'd rather say Freshy attack the units that Jerhaco has around you. Try and get some veterancy up on your ACU, which will give you more health points, more regeneration, which will give you the edge against Jerhaco's ACU, because Jerhaco is now 1-star veteran, which is giving him more health. His regeneration is doubled. Freshy's base is literally no more. Armmagedom has a force. Armmagedom is now attacking. Right there, they're all at UEF. But I've just noticed every single player on this map is now UEF. Jerhaco is taking one-on-one with Freshy. I think Freshy's going to take Jerhaco to a draw, which means he gets Jerhaco's ACU down to below 5000 HP, and they kill each other, essentially. Armmagedom is going one-on-one with Jiday's ACU. Jerhaco is trying to retreat, but Jiday's got a small army, completely taking out Freshy's base, absolutely taking him out. There's not much Freshy can do about it. He's just alerted Armmagedom to the problem, but Jerhaco does have more land force coming in, which will help Jerhaco destroy Freshy. But Freshy doesn't really want to do that because Freshy's just stopped moving his ACU. He's literally given up. I don't know what for. Armmagedom is going one-on-one with Jiday's ACU and his force. Armmageddom's pushing his force against Jiday, which is quite a big force, I have to admit. Jerhaco's use, Freshy's use of units, resources, I have to admit, has failed him quite considerably. He's literally getting completely whooped by Jerhaco. Essentially, Freshy has no base now. There's not much he can do unless Armmagedom lends him support, but he can't lend him support because Armmageddom's getting attacked. Armmageddom's on 5000 HP, killing units that Jiday has around him. There's not much he can do to get the units back to kill him. Freshy's now just taking Jerhaco to a draw. Now you can clearly see this. Armmageddom's ACU is dead. Armmagedom is dead. There's too many units for Armmagedom to think, so it's now 2v1. Freshy v Jerhaco, but Freshy's on 2000 HP, so Jerhaco's won this. He's trying to retreat, but he's went. No, there's no point. There's no point in me even trying to retreat. Oh, Jerhaco has managed to survive with a veterancy. So it was basically Freshy and Armmagedom has been beat. Jerhaco and Jiday does win the money tournament, and that's the final complete. Jerhaco and Jiday win. Freshy and Armmagedom lose. So that's the round up to today's live cast for the Group B. Thank you for watching. Bye.